Bam. All right, all right, all right. Chief X at you with this common sense science again. And we about to have the best nutrition convo in 5 minutes that you ever heard. Trust Chief X on this one, right? So I've been telling people I'm big on fish oils and proteins, especially at my age at 53. Older cats my age need a lot of protein and extra protein to keep up our testosterone, right? So what I want to speak about today is brain food and protein. And the best brain food you can get is fish oils, fish, and eggs. Let me explain. Bear with me. 5 minutes. You're going to say thank me afterwards. So, what I have here is cod liver oil. When I buy a case of cod liver oil on Amazon, right? It's two good kinds. This is one of them I buy also, right? So not only do I have cod liver oil as a fish oil, I also take salmon oil. I alternate. One day I may take this, one day I may take this, right? But the way I get my cod liver oil is I buy cod liver, which cod liver is in my top five. I think it's number 4 or 5 of most nutritious foods on the planet. Cod liver has so much micronutrients, it's fucking crazy. Just trust me, I've done the research for you. Get you some cod liver oil, you won't have acne again. Listen to what I'm telling you. So, cod liver, unlike salmons, unlike sardines, comes in its own cod liver oil. You see how it says in own oil? Cod liver produces cod liver oil. So cod liver comes in its own oil in the can. Sardines is great. It's probably my number 6 most nutritious foods on the planet. Uh, it comes in olive oil, so it doesn't come in its own oil. It just comes in olive oil or other sardine. This is a great brand right here, right? By the way, but sardines don't come in its own. But cod liver comes in its own oil. So I save cod liver oil because you know when we were kids and back in the day, people used to give their kids a spoon of cod liver oil a day and send them off to school like a multivitamin. And it really is a multivitamin. So when I crack a can of cod liver oil, it's oil in here, and I always pour the oil and I save it in a mason jar. This is great shit, I'm telling you. Just listen to Chief X. And I just let the oil drip and drip and drip until all the oil is in there. It's so much cod liver oil that sometimes I have to throw some out. But strangely, a cat that always comes on my back porch loves to lick this shit. I'm telling you, this cat licks this shit till it's gone. So I'll pour it on the floor and he'll come over there and just lick this shit up. But anyway, I'm a nature guy. So, and I put the top on and I throw it in the freezer. I always keep my cod liver oil in the freezer as soon as I pour it in there. But I'll take it out in an hour. It'll defrost when I want to take it. And I'll just take a couple spoons, just a regular spoon, 2 spoons of this every other day. And when I don't do 2 spoons of this every other day, I do 1 capsule of salmon oil. Both are fish oils. Both are great. Salmon is my number 2 most nutritious foods on earth. Not the salmon oil, I'm talking about salmon. These are some bold claims. Most nutritious foods on earth, I'm saying? Listen to what I'm telling you. So what I mean by it's the most nutrient-dense food on earth. Salmon. I'm sorry. Excuse me, y'all. Let me backtrack. I tripped. I have salmon number 3. Cod liver number 4. Number one most nutrient dense food on earth is beef liver. Notice cod liver and beef liver are basically organ meat. Liver's an organ. They're organ meats. Organ meats are the most nutritious foods on fucking planet Earth. There's not a thing on planet Earth that's more nutrient dense. So when I say nutrient dense, what I mean, it may have vitamin A, D, E, B, C, D, E, F, J, all of them. All kind of micronutrients. It has more in it. Or say, for instance, like broccoli might just have vitamin A or whatever in it. And maybe it's nutritious. But this has more excuse me, is more nutrient dense than any other foods on the planet. Now, salmon is number 3, cod liver is number 4. People ask me, number 1 is beef liver. What's number 2? Chief X. Number 2 is eggs. I buy strictly nothing. I just stocked up on 3 cartons of 18. But pasture-raised eggs. I don't give a shit about organic because there's no nutritional difference between organic and conventional. It's more so sales pitch bullshit. Conventional and organic is basically equal in nutrient density and nutritional value. Just letting you know. But the eggs I buy are pasture-raised eggs. I don't give a shit about no cage-free, free-range, or organic. None of them old fake-ass names and shit. Pasture-raised strictly means that the chicken was grazing on grass and eating insects and bugs and natural shit that the chicken is supposed to eat. Pasture-raised eggs are the most nutrient-dense eggs. These eggs has probably 3 times the nutrient density as just some regular normal eggs. Pasture-raised. Now, they also have pasture-raised organic, but I don't really trip on organic. So as long as it's pasture-raised, I'm good with it. Right? And Sprouts pasture-raised eggs are great. I also buy Vital Farms eggs, which is in the above. I'm an egg fanatic, as you can see. Vital Farm eggs are in a category. They have this egg website and they rank eggs and the quality of eggs. Vital Farms is in the category of above excellent. So if you ever just look up Vital Farms eggs, they have them everywhere. You're not going to get a better egg. These are equal to Vital Farms and they're $2 cheaper. And Sprouts have them. So these are Sprouts brand eggs. They're cheaper than other brand eggs that are pasture-raised eggs because usually they're on a person's company when they have their own brand. It's usually cheaper. Like Target has Up and Up brand, and it's a low price, but it's some quality shit. So I found something that is equal to Vital Farms. The yolk is deep. Eggs is number 2 most nutrient dense foods on the planet. It's amazing. Don't ever sleep on eggs. Now back to this. Fish oils is brain food. The best brain food you can get is fish oils. Vegans are lacking in brain food. So there's studies of how vegans begin to have mental health problems. This is not game. Just trust me on this one. Right? So vegans have anemia problems and they begin to have mental health problems. Now, let me just show you what I mean. Boost your brain power with the right nutrition. So just talking about brain power and brain food. Because the best brain food is eggs and fish oils. It will stave off dementia. Right? So, just letting you know what it's talking about. And it's just a legitimate Ohio State University. website, right? So just a legit site, not no bullshit site. So when it gets down to fats, what does it say? Did you know up to 70% of our brains is made of fat? Fat is very important for proper brain function. So if niggas ain't getting proper brain fat, they're gonna have brain problems in their elder years. It's great for memory and all that. Listen to what I'm telling you. I'm giving you the best nutrition game you done heard all year. I got you. Um, but it needs to be the right kind of fat. We need to get enough omega 3 fatty acids, fish oils, omega 3. Let me make good clarity. Bam, omega 3s. Omega 3s, right? Fish oil, omega 3s, right? It gets no better, right? Fatty, omega 3 fatty acids, because there is the essential building blocks of our brain, and they are important for learning and memory. Stave off dementia. Remember I said? Listen, this is what a lot of vegan women are tripping on. Need to understand. If you're getting the prenatal pill, you're getting omega 3s in your prenatal pill, people. You're getting omega 3s. Let me show you. This is the one reason that women's prenatal vitamins contain DHA. I can't pronounce that. A type of omega 3 that is also found in large amounts in fatty fish, such as what? Salmon and sardines. That's why Chief X has salmon and sardines. This remnants of it in the omega 3s is in the prenatal pill. Why? Because they give you that prenatal pill for nutrition for your baby and the mother. Omega 3s is important for brain health and development in coordination with protein. Listen to what I'm telling you. The building blocks of our brain, they are important for learning and memory. Vegan mothers are doing a disservice in the development of babies. Okay, so they also have omega 3s, just to be fair, in certain plants, we would consider, but more so in flax seeds, chia, and walnuts. So you got to eat flax seeds and chia and walnuts every day. But what's highlighted is a better quality in fish oils or fish and eggs, right? So when you go down and they speaks about protein, I said in coordination with protein because protein is the building blocks of amino acids. Proteins are important building blocks for the neurotransmitters that send messages throughout the brain. Most of the research so far points to fish, poultry, and what? Eggs, right? And it has some plant. They listen last and plant-based proteins such as legumes and nuts, right? So you got to know the proper legumes and nuts. But it's best in what? Fish, poultry, and eggs. This is what I'm telling you, family. Right? So eggs have gotten a bad rap for their cholesterol content. But the newest research shows eggs are fine for most people. In fact, eggs are rich in a source called choline. Everything don't have choline. Source of choline, which is important for brain function and especially important during pregnancy. What I'm saying, if you're not eating eggs and getting that choline and that fat and that protein, quality protein, you're doing a disservice to your child during pregnancy. Right? You can get some choline in spinach and cauliflower and stuff, but it's best in the egg. Why drive a Honda when you can drive a Mercedes? This is the Mercedes, so I'm stocked up on the Mercedes. Mercedes. So just giving you some game. Didn't want to be too long. I thought it was going to be 5 minutes, but here it is 15 minutes later. Buy you some cod liver oil. Get this brand, or it's a brand called ICANN. Great brands for cod liver. Don't just buy anything. Save your cod liver oil. And what I do, I eat 1 can of cod liver a week. Just 1 can a week. Because it'll get way too expensive. And I get quality protein. And the day I eat cod liver, I don't take any fish oil because it's saturated with fish oil already, the cod liver. So basically 5 days a week, 6 days a week, I'll take and alternate on cod liver oil or salmon oil. And 1 day a week, I'll just eat the cod liver and get all these nutrients and micronutrients and great protein from cod liver, which is an organ meat, just like beef liver is, which is the #1 nutrient-dense food on the planet. I'll debate anybody on that. I've done the research, so I've done all this research for you. #1 most nutrient-dense food on the planet, beef liver. Any ruminant animal's liver is nutritious, but more so that's available to people is either buffalo or just cow or beef liver. Okay, so beef liver #1, eggs #2 most nutrient dense food on the planet. I got salmon meat #2. #3. Both of these is kind of equal, but I would give an edge to cod liver, right? Or organ meat over just the meat. And sardines. So those are my top 5, right? Um, um, what's an honorable mention? I couldn't put any plants above any of the meats or organ meats. They just pale in comparison. But things I just add to my diet, and it's kind of underrated: bell peppers and prunes. And I say prunes because prunes is great for gut health and great for fiber, right? So I eat 5 prunes a day. Wait a minute, let me show you. I even buy my prunes at Sprouts and got them in a little jar. I need 5 prunes a day for the fiber, and it's when you read about it, for gut health, and there's a few other things for your eyes that's in prunes. You'll stave off any kind of macular degeneration in your eyes. Prunes is underrated. So I'm just saying all you need is 5 prunes a day. And that'll give you great fiber, and you'll have great bowel movements to remove waste. And your gut health will be on point. Gut health is important, it's an underrated thing. So people be doing all the probiotics and all this kombucha and all that. A lot of that is kind of pseudoscience and extra, although it has some good to it. But if you want something for gut health and that's healthy and has fiber, prunes. Send the brother a cash app for this game. You ain't got no health game like this in your life. Money sign Chief X5, the number 5. CHIEF X5. I'm out. Peace out.